Welcome to East by West Farms, where we grow what we eat and we eat what we grow. Today I will repot the Single Seed Challenge 2023. It's getting a bit warmer now in north central Texas. We are living close to Corsicana. We had some very nice weekend last weekend with almost 30 degrees centigrade, which is 80 something, 90 degrees Fahrenheit. But we also still have some potential frost. Tomorrow it's going to be about 6 degrees, which is 40 Fahrenheit, I suppose. So it's a bit early to transplant our Single Seed Challenge into the ground. We definitely want to make sure the Single Seed Challenge survives. But this pot is getting too small too. The other problem I have is that the cucumbers do not like their roots to be disturbed. Some plants really don't mind if you move their roots. They actually like root pruning. They grow better when you prune the root once in a while. Squashes and peas and beans, I've been told, do not like their roots to be disturbed. So Hein came up with a special way of repotting that Single Seed Challenge that I'm going to do today. Before that, a quick word about the Single Seed Challenge. That is a oh gosh, I don't remember. That is a Cucuzza Squash. It's also called snake gourd. That makes these 5-6 foot long fruits. It's supposed to taste very good. We never had it, so we're going to try that. We have a bunch more just as a backup, but that is the Single Seed Challenge. So the idea that Hein has is to take the whole pot and plant it into a cardboard box like this. Now the nice thing about the cardboard box is that it disintegrates over time. And kind of when it gets moist, the paper disintegrates, so the roots are not too much restricted. And at the same time, that's a bigger box, so the Cucuzza plant has more space to grow. When it gets warmer, maybe in a month or so, we're going to take this whole pot, put it in the garden, we'll dig a big hole, put it in the garden, and then it can grow. So I will fill the box with potting soil. We have a video on potting mix that we did 2 weeks ago, I think. So if you want to know about our special method doing potting soil, check it out. It's cheap, it's easy, it uses really only things that most people have in their garden. To fill that up with potting soil, take the whole box, pop it out and put it in the box so that I don't need to disturb any of the roots. Yeah, and this is the Single Seed Challenge, the Cucuzza Squash. We still see the first leaves, and then it has 1, 2, 3 real leaves already. I don't know what that is that's growing here on the side. It almost looks like it might be a bean, so a legume kind of plant, or a squash. And here I have some vegetables that grows all over the place that we eat. Now this is a little bit dry here, the surface is a little bit dry. So before taking it out, I water that in a little bit. Yeah, all the plants here need some watering, and then it comes out of the box easier. And that's all the watering it needs. The potting mix is the same as before. I've got some decomposed ash juniper mulch, and I've got some Houston black clay, and I'm going to mix that together so that we have a mixture that has nutrition. Yeah, the clay is very rich in minerals and nutrients. The decomposed mulch is good to keep the soil and aerate the mixture. And then I do have some branches in here that give some more air. Okay, and that goes some root. goes in the box. Okay, that looks good. I've got some space for the cucuzza to get in, so I don't need to tease out the roots. Quick sanity check. Yes, that fits very well. I need to put some soil on the side to give it a good fit. All right, come on out. Yes. Oh, it's a very nice root structure. A lot of fine hair root that almost filled out the whole box, so we're starting getting root bound. So it's time to repot. Let me put this whole thing just like that in here. Take some of the soil, fill it up on the side. I think we are pretty much done with that otherwise. Just a little bit of water to get some good root contact. The last thing I need to do is to put the label back in so we know what it is. Oh, we have only one pot like that, so that should be easy, but who knows, things can get wild here in the garden. And here's our single seed challenge 2023. And this is another step in our single seed challenge 2023. Now, if you have no idea what I'm talking about, please check out Scott Head's Black Gumbo Southern Gardening YouTube channel. Scott started the single seed challenge a few years ago, and he has great instructions on what this is about and how you can participate. If you enjoyed our videos, please give me a thumbs up. If you have any questions or comments, leave them in the comment section below. And if you want to follow our adventure with the East by West Farms, hit the subscribe button.